Yo, what up? I just want to tell y'all my experience with with the DMT. I had two experiences with DMT, like about like 3 months, 4 months ago, something like that, right? So the first time, right, I was with my homeboy. My homeboy came down. You know what I'm saying? Ain't seen him in a while. We had some positive herbs. You know what I'm saying? Like we was playing chess, some meditation on, a little tai chi. You know what I mean? Like and yeah, like the vibe was just good. Like we set the mode. Like we had blew probably like so many L's that day. You know what I mean? We was just in the motion. So whatever, we went into like an area where it's like real lively. You know what I mean? A lot of green. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of life, plant life and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So the first time it was like, smoked it and it was like boom. Like I seen like it was weird because it was like everything was golden. It was like a rush of golden. It was like it was moving though, almost like a tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Like it was going like a tunnel of golden radiance. You know what I mean? It was crazy. And the first time I didn't break through. It was just an experience. You know what I'm saying? Like a real good experience. Everything was bright. And the energy that time kind of made me more childlike. You know what I mean? It made me like more like a kid. You know what I mean? We was just happy. We was, you know what I'm saying? Like we was in here bugging out, you know what I'm saying? Laughing about everything. It was like fucking like I was 12 years old or some shit. Shit was crazy. So that was pretty cool. But the second time, I broke through, but it was different though. And I did it by myself. I like set the motion, like I meditated, had all lights out. You know what I mean? I even like got like directly into that mindset, you know what I mean? And I even had like this little binary sound going to see how far I can break in. Did a lot too, you know what I'm saying, this one time. So, went in. And this time what I saw was crazy. It was like I died and it's like I died, you know what I'm saying? They said it was supposed to be like 20 minutes. But you know what I'm saying? Like I was gone for like 55 minutes. And it was like when I went in, I seen it was like everything that would be physical, like everything that's physical in life, period. You know what I'm saying? Like that's around you, like from an ashtray to like a table, a chair, a pillow, whatever's physical around you. You know what I'm saying? Anything on the walls. Like I didn't see that. What I saw was like the geometric shape of it. I seen a geometric ideal of it and the actual dimensions of it. And it was actually connected somehow in this realm. And it looked like a cage. You know what I mean? And it was like all around the whole world. You know what I'm saying? And it had like a type of energy to it. It wasn't really like a complete evil negative energy, but it was like an aggravating little brother energy. You know what I'm saying? Like a constant. But it was surpassable. You know what I'm saying? It was surpassable. Um, the feelings that I had when I finally got into that, before I got into that state, was I was trying to realize that I wasn't dying. I was trying to like swallow, and then like my conscience would tell me I didn't need to swallow. I was trying to feel myself still sitting like straight up in a chair, like with the L position, and it made me feel like I was laying down. Like my lungs stopped. I felt my blood stop. It was crazy, and I'm thinking. I even was thinking like the people, and it was just like the thoughts was going away. Like nah, you don't need none of that. And then regardless, after that, it was crazy. So I got into that realm, with the mathematical structures, and then I just like broke through that. You know what I mean? And like kind of shattered, but I was going through. You know what I mean? I went up, and it was like, how could I explain it? Like if you can think about the sun HD, if like not like how we see it, you know what I mean? But like if it was like this warm, wonderful, golden, like radiance everywhere. And my body was an outline of the universe. Like my body was an outline. And inside of me was like universes and stars and shit. And I was like laying down. And at that point, my conscious was more relevant. It was telling me everything was consciousness. And every decision that goes on, everything that happens in life, we actually decided that in a conscious state, right and wrong. All the negative, people think that negative happens because of whatever reason, but for the most part, certain structures have to take place to push a different, I'm gonna say galactic energy to another level. You know what I mean? So, and it was like, and I tried to like remove things because I'm thinking to myself, kind of like on this level, I'm thinking I can, since my conscience is telling me I put this together, maybe I can remove things out of my life and make my life better when I come back. That's how I was thinking. So when I tried to remove things, it didn't, when I tried to come back after that, it didn't let me come back. It was like I was glitching. Almost like I was a robot or something, or I was a computer and it wasn't working right. You know what I mean? So I had to, like, I shot back up, and that was like within that 20-25 minute mark. For some reason, I don't know how I knew that in the time frame, but I went back in and I had to go get the pieces I took out and I had to put them back in. But then at the same time, like, I had some other information that came through. You know what I mean? I'm gonna build on that in probably another video or whatever, but it was real profound, and I you know what I mean, I even brought it and gave it to a few people, and you know, some people cried, you know, some people got really emotional. You know what I'm saying? I got emotional when I came back, like I was hugging myself, like, oh, it was so crazy, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, but when I was up there, in order for me to come back, I had to put everything back the way it was, like the way I was. And I had to accept that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the realization. That was like the truth, you know what I mean? So for the most part, people don't accept the fact that, you know what I mean? See, it makes me want to start talking about the gift, like the actual message that I gave. And I be, you know, sometimes I go around and I give it, and I'm starting out small, but yeah, I got a message, yo. It's pretty dope, man. You know what I mean? I just want to share some love. I don't even want nothing, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to give it to people and let people feel that, because I think that'll help, because it's helped me. You know what I mean? And for the small amounts of people that I encounter, like on an everyday basis or whatever, you know what I mean? I give it to them and it helps them. You know what I mean? So I think that's dope. But DMT is crazy, man. You know what I mean? And it's real. And yeah, I only did it twice. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do it a third time because the second time that I went in, I did have another experience. While I was in there, I got a message that was saying, you know, people are looking for this, you know, they're going out and they're looking for things and they don't know what they're looking for. You know what I mean? And consciously, you're not going to find what you're looking for the way they're looking for it, because you can't be in the physical and find that. Like, the two just don't mesh. Like, it's a different dimension. So you're not going to walk in this way that you're condensed in this area. You're not going to take this body to there, because it has to be a different structure. It's a different energy. So the two just don't go together. You know what I mean? It just won't let you walk in there. So they can look, but they're not going to find anything. You know what I mean? So that's why they try to do things to you the way you think, to mess that up. So if they can do that, then it kind of releases, holds on what reality is, and then you loosen your grip on the conscious decisions that you made consciously. So, I mean, that's all I'm going to say about that right now. But DMT is real, man. And, you know, Young Pharaoh was dropping it. Young Pharaoh put a lot of points that I was like, yo, this dude hitting it right on the head. Yo, y'all got to, like, vibe with the young brother, man, because he be going in. Respect Young Pharaoh. You know what I mean? Like, I like the part when he was talking about the how your ears hear the sound, because that's definitely a main part in what happens. Like, before like it takes you off, you hear a tone, and the tone gets like super, super, super loud to where it blinds out how you hear anything else. And that becomes the only thing you hear. And then that tone literally rips. That's the only way I can explain it. Like, it rips your soul away from the physical body. And that's how, only way I can explain it, because I mean, like, you can look at your body or whatever, but when I looked at my legs turned to water, literally. And I touched them and I had water on my hands. I thought I did anyway, but that's when it was a crazy experience. I'm not telling anybody to go do it. You know what I'm saying? None of that. I'm just explaining or giving my experience on it because I, you know what I'm saying, I was watching a Young Brothers joint and I wanted to share my experience. So yeah, for the most part, it's pretty cool, man. Like, and I got something from it. So like I said, I didn't want to do it more than what I did the twice times. I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. But that's because I understand a lot of things are not meant to be just doing that. Like if it's like not for nothing, your body has, like he was saying, your body has it. It's in every living thing, and he is 1,000% correct. It's in every living thing. And if you meditate and you eat right, you know what I'm saying, you get back to the basics, then the energy level in your body will allow you to tap into these things without psychedelics. You know what I mean? So that's just the way to speed it up. You know what I mean? Like it's in everything. It's in plants. You know what I mean? It's in everything. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, so, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that being said, yeah, respect Young Pharaoh, man. He dropped the bomb on it. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and with another video and explain the message. I'm gonna put that out. You know what I mean? Give some love. You know what I mean? Hit me back, man. Subscribe. Talk to me. Tell me what you think. All right. Peace.